BMW P0015 often needs an oil or VANOS check before timing work. Start by checking the engine oil condition and exhaust VANOS solenoid. Low, dirty, or incorrect oil is the common trigger, while a stretched chain is less common. P0015 means the DME commanded Bank 1's exhaust camshaft to advance, but the measured angle stayed too retarded. On BMW inline engines, Bank 1 is the only bank. On a V engine, it contains cylinder 1. This code appears on BMW 3 Series, 5 Series, X3, and X5 models using engines such as the N52, N54, or N55. You may notice rough idle, weak low-speed pull, hesitation, harder starts, or increased fuel use. The check engine light may be the only symptom. Related BMW or OBD codes for exhaust, VANOS, camshaft correlation, or oil pressure matter because they can turn a simple solenoid diagnosis into a mechanical timing investigation. With a steady light, normal oil level, smooth running, and no abnormal noise, a short, gentle drive to diagnose it is usually reasonable. Avoid high revs and boosts because VANOS control depends on clean oil flow and stable pressure. Stop the engine if BMW shows a red oil pressure warning. The engine rattles, repeatedly stalls, misfires badly, or loses major power. Continuing with low oil pressure or incorrect cam timing can damage the timing system, valves, turbo, or bearings. Rank the causes from cheapest upward: low, degraded or wrong spec oil, a restricted exhaust, VANOS solenoid, a damaged connector or wire, then a sticking cam phaser, blocked oil passage, weak pressure, or stretched timing chain. An oil correction may cost about $20 to $150 or euros. Solenoid cleaning is mostly labor, while replacement commonly lands around $100 to $400. Wiring repairs can range from a small connector fix to several hundred. Mechanical VANOS, oil pressure, or timing chain work is less common and can run roughly $800 to $3,000 or euros, sometimes more by engine and region. That price gap is why diagnosis must start outside the timing cover. Park level, set the brake, and identify the exact BMW engine using the VIN. Check oil using that vehicle's specified method. When it uses electronic measurement, warm and position the car as the display instructs, then follow its prompts. If the display reports low oil, add only BMW approved viscosity and specification in small amounts, then remeasure through the display. If service history is unknown, the oil smells fuel diluted, or the filter is overdue, correct that before condemning VANOS parts. Connect an OBD2 scanner, save P0015, freeze frame data, and every companion code before clearing anything. Phone and handheld scanners are available at carcodesauto.com. Look especially for P012, cam correlation, VANOS, misfire, and oil pressure faults. Multiple timing codes point beyond one exhaust solenoid. Switch the engine off, remove the key, and let hot or moving parts cool. Find the exhaust. VANOS solenoid using BMW engine-specific service information, then inspect its plug for oil intrusion, corrosion, broken locking tabs, or rubbed wiring. With the connector still accessible, compare wiring and resistance readings only against BMW service data for your engine. Values and test pins vary. A missing power or control circuit calls for wiring diagnosis, not a replacement solenoid. If you remove the solenoid, keep debris out of the open oil port and inspect its seal or O-ring. Clean its screens with residue-free electronics cleaner compatible with seals, then lightly lubricate the seal with clean engine oil and fully seat it. Use the engine-specific tightening specification, reconnect the plug securely, start the BMW, and check the solenoid area for oil leaks. Do not guess a bolt torque. An aluminum cylinder head is expensive to repair after damaged threads. Clear fault memory, then retest from cold and during a gentle drive while watching commanded versus actual exhaust cam angle. If actual angle now follows command and P0015 stays away, the oil or solenoid service close the hook's cheaper possibility. If P0015 returns, have a BMW specialist verify hot oil pressure, solenoid command, KM sensor plausibility, and mechanical timing before authorizing parts. Do not buy a cam phaser or timing chain until oil supply, wiring, and the exhaust solenoid pass testing. If the exhaust cam follows command after oil and solenoid checks, drive and monitor. If it remains retarded with verified pressure and control, book mechanical VANOS and timing diagnosis before driving farther.